Morning everybody, how's it going? Today is Thursday the 25th. It's a little frosty out there. It's okay though, it's 28 degrees. Yeah. And lucky for us, first job on the agenda. 180 head of cattle moving out. It seems like once a week we're loading out cattle. Don't you like our washboards? Holy crap. I wish our road grader knew how to freaking grade a road. That's a side topic for another day. Anyways, like I said, 180 head. This is gonna be cold. Well, the sun finally came out. It was a cold morning loading cattle. Probably the slowest loading experience I've ever had. So the way that normally works, I was talking, 180 head, there's 3 semi-loads. We have our own semi, so we'll haul one, and then local cattle trucking company will bring 2 out. Well, when Dad called yesterday, they had no trucks available today. They were all loading at 5 a.m. over there at that feedlot to go to Texas with cattle. I think that's where they were headed with them. Either way, so we had to haul all 3 with our truck. From the time he'd leave till the time he'd get back is a little over 30 minutes. So we'd bring up about 60, get him loaded, then go work on stuff in the shop, then come back out. And there's Hector airing up a tire now. Wonder if he's going to get distillers or something. Huh? News to me. Anyways, so we didn't even start loading till a little after 8, and then it was 10:45 when we got done. It was weird. Either way, 180 header moved. That's done. Now I am headed over to the pond. Kenny's almost done digging it, but we ran into a problem. He found like an old cistern or something, which is weird because there is no signs that there used to be a farmstead there. So I'm gonna go check it out and see what we got going on. I would say it probably was an old cistern. I mean, that is a big chunk of concrete for the bottom of it. Let's go see the hole. For those of you who don't know what cisterns are, out here in the middle of nowhere, before we had pipelines everywhere for getting our water, you had to haul water to each of your homes. So this neighbor would haul water to his house, that neighbor would haul water to his house, that neighbor would haul water to his house. And you had these giant storage tanks that were underground, made of concrete or tile, that would hold the water. Here's the hole. I'll be, because we're good. This right here would be 5 foot below ground, maybe 6 or 7, and then down to that. And this field never had any signs of an old homestead being here, which is what makes it bizarre. We've got a couple of fields, you can tell there used to be something there, because there's a lot of rock and stuff that just kind of slowly works its way to the surface. This one had nothing. Weird. All right, let's go see what all the sprinkler guys have got sitting over here on the ground. Okay, what all we got here? So this is all, these white pipes here, that's going to be for the underground flood pipe. Concrete rings, this is where the water will leave the pond into the pipelines. So that guy will be sitting flat on the bottom of the pond with the pipe going down. I think they said they go down 4 feet and then over. So they'll dig those, set those. Here's the 2 of them. Those 2 guys will then go on top. Then you wrap this whole thing in stainless steel mesh. Try and keep stuff out. There's the filter for the sprinkler system. Here is the well. That'll pull the water up. There's the motor for it. Why do we have 2 filters? Gonna figure that one out. That's what I call the hydrant or the riser That'll come up out of the ground right over there so we can flood irrigate the south half of this farm. I'm betting all these pipes will be the stuff in the pond, bringing the water up and everything. And then that looks like the first half a trailer load. That's going to go from right here straight to that pivot, along with electric. Because the power company came in, added another line to that power line there to get it up to 3-phase, and then they added that pole. So I don't know if you can see it. There's rebar posts straight over from me. There will be a post there and then one right around here somewhere. So yeah, it's getting exciting over here. Pond is all but done. I think he has a little bit more scraping to do, but we had to steal his tractor to start planting oats, so I don't know what else is going to get done to it. Oh, that's another thing. We'll go by that. Got a surprise at that tractor too. So I said we had a surprise for this guy. New shoes. We have put off getting tires on this thing for 2 years now. And I mean, we have no choice. There's not even a tread there. That one's almost gone. Yeah, it's time. So we called up a tire place here in town. New set of shoes. Fancy. Hopefully he comes and puts those on today. Sun stays out like this, I could see that tractor running all weekend. But yeah, new shoes all around. It's a big day. Alright, I'm gonna go eat some lunch and then figure out what the plan is for the afternoon. Okay, in the tractor finally. What we got going on here, Kenny is in the pond right over there doing the dirt work. I am gonna do some dirt work here. This used to be part of a yard, but it's actually part of the farm, not part of the yard. So Kenny had been scraping it. I just pulled up trying to get a real good view of what we got going. So there's a lot of rock right here in what is now going to be a field. Kenny was kind of building a berm here. We want to build a berm to keep irrigation water from being a problem for our neighbors. Wouldn't be very neighborly start irrigating this little patch and getting them underwater. So yeah, I'm gonna pull the killifer around, kind of scrape up some rock and loose ends, get that moved over, and then bring the ripper over, get this little, I don't know, 3 acres whipped into shape. See how this goes. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. I'm gonna do just a little bit of shaping. I see a low spot there, but got all the rock and random debris I could find and got it all buried. So yeah, I'm gonna go get the ripper and see what we got underground now. I don't know if you guys can see it over there. Maddie brought the ripper over, so Kenny wanted me to leave the killifer here, so he's putting the laser away. Maybe I can take his pickup. I just called for a ride. He's down over there. Let me look through the camera. Right over there. He's been sighting in where we're adjusting some things, so I gotta figure out how to get home. Well, that pretty much wrapped up the day. We got back to the shop, did a few small little things, but by the time I got there, it was 10 till 4 or something like that. So we just kind of called it a day. Little man had a family day at the school, so we went and did that. Now him and I are headed home. We got our McDonald's. Gonna go sit in front of the TV, see what good cartoons are on. With that, talk to you guys later.